Hello everyone. In the last video, we have discussed warehousing introductory part. Now, in this video, we will start with the functions of warehouse. Now, with the first function, we have understood that what is warehouse. Warehouse is the place where we keep the goods, where we store the goods. Now, what exactly warehouse? What are the functions of warehouse? First of all, as it is a storing place, so it's the first function is that it is a storage. It is useful for storage. This is the basic function of warehousing. Warehousing म्हटलं की first आपल्या म्हणजे समोर लगेच लक्षात आला पाहिजे की स्टोरेज सरप्लस कमोडिटीज विच आर नॉट needed immediately can be stored in warehouses. They can be supplied as and when needed by the customers. Many times what happens, we go to the shop and we see that he keeps some items for the sale, and uh, if he want more of or some order comes, he goes to his warehouse and he bring it from there. So he has to store it somewhere. So whenever he needed, whenever it requires, he comes and sells that. He comes and takes that goods to his in his shop and he sells that. So warehousing first function is storage of goods. Next, price stabilization. What is stabilization? Stabilization means स्थिरता ठेवणं. Many times what happens, it is achieved by the creation of time utility by warehouse. Why time utility we are saying? Because goods are available as and when required. So it is as per the time the goods are available. So warehousing helps in time utility. In warehousing, usually last stock is kept. Whenever there is a shortage in the market, goods can be immediately supplied through warehouses, which helps in price stabilization. Many times what happens, suddenly demand rises. In order to supply it, they have to keep it in the storehouse. As and when demand comes, they have to supply it. So there is proper balance between it. If there is no balance, then what happens? Price starts rising. So to avoid this, to maintain the stability in the price, warehousing plays an important role. We have many times we come across the things that there is a shortage of sugar or any product. That time what they do, they bring it from the warehouse where they have stored it properly, and as and when they require, they supply it according to the demand. This helps in price stabilization. Remember students, price stabilization is a very important concept. Otherwise we have to pay extra money for the product. So price stabilization, warehousing plays important role in price stabilization. Next, risk bearing. The once we have transferred those goods to that warehouse, now the risk goes to that warehouse owner. Those warehouse keeper take care of those goods. So once the goods are handed over to him for storage, thus the risk, or obviously we pay rent for it. So whatever the goods we have given the responsibility to that person, thus the risk of loss or damage to goods in storage is borne by the warehouse keeper. Therefore, these types of warehouses take all the precautions to prevent goods from any loss. So we have transferred our risk to them. Okay, so they are going to take care of those goods, so we have no burden of that. So next, financing. Loans can be raised from the warehouse keeper or from financial institutions. Many times what happens, we are in need of money as a manufacturer, as a producer. If I am in need of money and if I want loan from the bank, I can take this warehouse receipt in the bank and I can get loan against that receipt. How? I will tell you. See, that in the warehouse receipt they will write each and every detail, how many goods are there, what is the cost of it, everything, all the details will come in it. Okay, so it will like as a mortgage. Mortgage means what? For example, आपण सोनं गहाण ठेवतो की सोन्याच्या अगेन्स्ट, गोल्डच्या अगेन्स्ट आपल्याला लोन दिलं जातं, किंवा घर ठेवतो, घराचे कागदपत्र वगैरे, आणि त्याच्या अगेन्स्ट आपण लोन देतो. सेम वे This receipt can act as a mortgage, गहाण ठेवणं, गिरवी म्हणतो ना तसं. तर therefore this receipt can act as a source where you get the finance from the financial institutions of banks. So in this manner, warehousing act as a source of finance for the business for meeting business operation. Meeting business operation means what? If we are in need of money, if we want loan, we can go to the bank and we can get the loan against this receipt, because it shows how many goods we have in the warehouse. Obviously goods should be there. Then next is grading and branding and packing. As in the definition itself, we have seen that warehousing includes all those activities which are related to that storage. So many times what happens, these things, these services are extra services. These are given by the warehouse keeper. Why they give such type of services? Why these type of services are given by the owners of the warehouses? To attract or to eliminate the risk, or we can say that we can get the relief from all these things. If particular warehouse is giving us the packaging task also, or if they are giving grading, many times what happens, different grades are there. They what they do, they make the varieties, different varieties. For example, rice, if different grades are there, A grade, B grade, C grade, then they what they do, they make the grades. That is quite consuming activity. So the farmer may be relieved from all these things, so we transfer this responsibility to them. Let's see what they have written. Warehouses also functions of granting branding of goods on behalf of the manufacturer, wholesaler and importer of goods. It also provides, remember student, these facilities are just to attract the customers, because we feel much better. Okay, these things we are, means we can concentrate more on production instead of all these things. So these are the extra activities which are extra facilities which are given by the warehousing. Processing, for example, some food products need processing. Example, paddy, rice is polished, timber is seasoned to make good condition. Fruit, sometimes what happens, तुम्ही कधी बघितलं असेल तर बघा, तांदूळ असेल, गहू असेल, आपण डायरेक्ट फार्ममधनं काढलं, फार्मरनं, तर दे आर, वी कॅनॉट यूज डायरेक्टली, वी हॅड टू प्रोसेस समथिंग ऑन इट. कधी कधी ते खपली असते किंवा काय त्या ज्या गोष्टी असतात, ग्रेन्स मध्ये काय काय खडे असतात, ते सगळं करण्यासाठी प्रोसेसिंग, सी फ्रुट्स आर रायपन एक्सेट्रा. इव्हन तुम्ही मँगोचं वगैरे बघा, कच्चे आंबे काढलेले असतात, त्याच्यात प्रोसेस करून सगळं करून त्यांना ते पॅक करून ठेवावं लागतं. हे सगळ्या प्रोसेसेस, ऑल दिस फॅसिलिटीज are given by the warehouse keeper, then it will definitely help the manufacturer, or we can say that wholesaler, or we can say that retailer or farmers, to relieve from all these things. Okay, so they also provide us processing activity also. Next is transportation. Obviously, if farmers are ready to transfer their goods, but they have to arrange the transportation, which is quite time consuming, or we can say that we are not that much aware about it, how to transport, how to transport these goods to that warehouse. So many times this extra facility has been given by those people, warehouse people. Okay, so transportation, grading, packaging, branding, all these are extra facilities given by the warehouse keeper or owners. Time and place utility, we can say that it creates time utility. How? Because goods are available as and when required. And it creates place utility because it the goods are available wherever we need. For example, we need apples, they are transported from Kashmir to all over India. So this is one type of place utility also. So we can say that this, we have finished the functions of warehousing. I will quickly revise it. Storage. Storing the goods is the basic function. Then price stabilization. Many times what happened, there is a imbalance between demand and supply. Because of that, price fluctuates. In order to control this price, in order to balance this price, we need price stabilization. And this price stabilization is possible only because of warehousing, because warehousing makes the goods available as and when required. Then we have risk bearing, the entire responsibility of, once the goods are given to that warehouse owner, all the responsibilities regarding that goods goes to that owner, so we are relieved from it. So this is one type of good, means it's a one type of good feature. Financing against that receipt, the receipt they write each and every detail, so it may act as a mortgage, so you can go to bank or financial institutions and you get the loan against it. Then we have seen that grading, branding, packaging, processing, all these things are the extra facilities given by them, which makes relief from all those things. And we can concentrate, or manufacturer can concentrate in production activities. Then transportation, many times they transport the goods. We can, they make us available the delivery of goods, time and place utility. Here we have finished with our this video. So please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you.